Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today I'm going to go ahead and rainbow the new Hercule and Majin Buu exchange card. As of this moment right now, I just rainbowed this guy because we just got the details for what the exchange Hercule and Majin Buu is going to look like after he, of course, Dokkan awakens, right? He is a defensive stacking unit, so of course I'm just going to go full additional for him. This, Mr. Satan Hercule unit, he's not exactly going to be a big damager, right? I mean, he is only at extreme. I mean, we'll see what happens once he gets his EZA and stuff like that. Alright, so we rainbowed him. Now, as soon as he gets his Dokkan Awakening, we'll Dokkan Awaken him. Then I'll grind up his link levels a little bit, and we will go ahead and move into the Rainbow Showcase at that time. Alright guys, so the story event is live, so we're able to now Dokkan Awaken this Hercule into the Hercule slash Fat Buu exchange unit. This unit is very, very good. I am very excited to get this unit EZ8 and potentially, maybe try him in like Extreme Super Battle Road or something like that, but obviously for like longer events is more so I think where this Hercule and Fat Buu are going to look really, really pristine and really good, right? So, again, let me go ahead and level this guy up. Let me get him fully EZ8. Let me level up a lot of his links as well, because one thing about this Hercule unit right here is that compared to a lot of other units, this character has more links to level up than most units in the game, because literally his entire link set, except for Shattering the Limit, changes when you exchange into Fat Buu, so we have got quite a lot of link leveling up to do. Alright guys, so we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today I want to take a look at this unit right here, this Hercule and Fat Buu exchange unit right here. I think they did very, okay, so a lot of people dislike the worldwide download celebration for, various reasons, saying lack of content and stuff like that, which, I mean, during part 1 was the case for sure, but I think if we compare the final celebration, like once it's done, to previous big-time celebrations, I don't think it'll be that much worse, right? One thing this celebration did that I think is very nice is I think both of these free-to-play units, the Hercule and Buu, and then the Super Saiyan 3 Goku that has the partner super attack mechanic and, transforms into base, they're both very interesting units. I think they did a really, really fantastic job with them. Obviously, this Hercule exchanges into a Fat Buu. The Fat Buu is monstrous. This Fat Buu is, ridiculous for a free-to-play unit. I mean, obviously, it is an EZA unit, right? So, let's go ahead and take a look at how well our boy Hercule and Fat Buu are going to do here. Remember, he is an exchange unit, so it is Hercule slash Buu. This is going to be good for several different categories. World Tournament, Earthling, and Savior need as many units as they can, so that's good. He is also, of course, on the Buu Saga team as well, which we're showing him right here. Buu Saga is where he probably will be at his best, because he is a Majin Buu Saga category support type unit, right? So that, of course, is big to be able to get that support type buff in. So we have several of our links active right there. Remember, Hercule is going to have very odd links, right? He has things like World Tournament Champion, Champion Strength, Hero, Money, 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 Courage are just not common, right? Then, of course, he has Supreme Power and Shattering the Limit, which are fairly common. He does also greatly stack defense. He lowers attack. He does a lot. Again, the Hercule slash Fat Buu unit is very, very strong. They are very good. Now, we will exchange into Buu once he gets hit 5 times. So there's 1. That's a dodge. That doesn't count. There's 2. Okay, so 2 hits. As soon as it hits 5, then he will transform at the start of the next turn, right? So that is important to remember, of course, that it is, about how many times he's actually hit. Okay, there's 3. Okay. Okay, so 3 times. He was hit 3 times. So he needs to be hit 2 more times in order for him to actually exchange. Now, keeping him in just the Hercule slash Fat Buu form for a while is probably going to be fairly smart depending upon the event, because, again, he is greatly stacking defense. I mean, if you're able to stack for a little bit with this unit, and then, you're able to get that Fat Buu out, it's going to be super impressive. That Fat Buu with a couple of stacks of Hercule's greatly raising defense, Fat Buu is going to be just, so crazy, because he's a support type unit. He's going to do good damage, and then, of course, his defense is going to be through the moon, right? So, again, this is just a very good unit. I really like both of these units because they actually, I mean, people might laugh, when I say, they have, tactical use and stuff like that, but, it does actually involve thinking with how you're going to use both of these free-to-play units, and they have sort of different mechanics than we've seen previously, right? The partner super attack is brand new, right? And then of course we also have, you know, this Hercule. We haven't had a unit that exchanges just from getting hit before, right? I don't think so. Okay, so here I have AGL Vegito. Remember, AGL Vegito is a very strong unit, global. I don't know what world tournament this guy's gonna be coming out. Maybe the next world tournament. I'm not too sure. This guy's really good though. I like him a lot. So with that, we'll have Shattering Limit active. Remember, Shattering Limit is a pretty decent link now, which will give key, attack, and defense. That's gonna be good. What is Hercule's defense? 116k right here. So that's with one super attack. We definitely would like a little bit more than just the one super attack, right? Also, I do need to mention that this Hercule right here, like before you exchange into Fat Buu, he only does do extreme damage. So you're not going to see a ton of damage coming from Hercule. You can stun, can't you? You can, okay. Vegito, when he super attacks, gives a little moderate attack buff. So we might have seen Hercule maybe at more like 700k right there after Vegito would have attacked. But, you know, it's going to be okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so we're seeing... Okay, so that's attack number 4. So we'll get one more turn where Hercule will be able to greatly stack. And then after that, we'll be able to switch into our boy Fat Buu. So with that knowledge, I'm going to go ahead and actually... I'm going to float off Kid Buu now. Because, you know, we'll get Kid Buu next to Fat Buu. And that'll be pretty interesting, obviously. You know, because they're still going to share a lot of those big-time links, right? Majin, Infinite Regeneration, Wall Standing Tall. Does Kid Buu have Innocence? He doesn't, right? I always get that confused. It's Super Buu has Innocence, yeah. One of the physical Super Buus has Innocence. Is that the World Tournament one? I believe so, yeah. That's, yeah, the World Tournament physical Super Buu has Innocence, which is very, very bizarre. Now that I think about it, I don't think Super Buu or Kid Buu really should qualify for having the Innocence link, but it's fine, it's fine. Fat Buu does have Revival. I mean, that's... And then Master of Magic. That Master of Magic link, is there a place where you can actually make use of that with him? Yeah, I mean, if you link him with Mr. Buu also... Well, all the Fat Buus have Master of Magic. So, like, if we would rock, like, physical Fat Buu, which, you know, maybe we should have. Actually, physical Fat Buu. I mean, they're gonna share pretty much the same links across the board, yeah. We might, I'm gonna do another run where I have the physical Fat Buu, because that's gonna be very impressive to see. All right, so here we're gonna go ahead and get Hercule right here, just so that we can go ahead and exchange next turn. Wow, we are on Super Buu already. We actually might be able to get down to Kid Buu. I don't think I've ever gotten to Kid Buu in this fight before. This will be the first time I've ever made it to Kid Buu, so I'll be curious to see this. Remember, Hercule gets hit once, and we're gonna exchange. Okay, there we go. So next turn, Fat Buu is going to come out. We're going to get one more stack for our super attack right here. And now Hercule's defense is going to be looking, I think, pretty golden next turn. Well, Buu's defense is going to be looking really, really solid. Now, wait, Hercule is a support type unit. Yeah, he's a support type unit even the way he is right here. Like, yeah, it's such a strong unit overall, man. Greatly stacking defense, lowering attack, medium chance of dodging, which is what... Looks like the medium chance of dodging is 25%, which isn't the greatest. Then he has some damage reduction as well. And he's a support type unit. Like, it's a free-to-play unit, dude. Like, it's just very impressive. Okay, I'm actually going to continue to just not really super attack and stuff. I am going to use a Princess Snake just to make sure that Kid Buu has his full passive next turn. And alright, let's go ahead and see what we got. Kid Buu! Yeah, this will be the first time I've ever made it to Kid Buu, I think. Okay, sure. So we'll see how our boy Fat Buu will do against this Kid Buu right here. I mean, you have to really just be stalling or, like, you know, trying to make use out of this Hercule and Buu or something like that in order to make it all the way to Kid Buu. Buff Buu, by the way, remember, he gets his EZA. He is a monster of a unit as well. All right, so now Kid Buu comes out, huh? Very nice. Okay, so let's see. What version of Kid Buu... Okay, well, there's... Oh, for a second, I was like, oh, wow, the animation. Yeah, right. That's Hercule exchanging into Buu. All right. So now our boy Majin Buu Good comes out, right? He still lowers attack, greatly raises attack and defense for one turn. He does supreme damage. 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Buu Saga category allies are getting 2 key and 30% attack and defense. He also guards when there's a BUU Saga Hercule or Goku, which obviously considering Goku is part of the leader of the team, that's pretty big. Okay, so, okay. He's at 348k defense, but he raises his defense by 50% on super attack. So after this man's super attacks, his defense is going to be even higher. That's just going to be so, like, he's going to get, like, what, like a 170k defensive buff on super? That's going to be so wild. All right, so let's go and see. We'll have, we have most of his links active. Again, I might do another run where we just get, like, Fat Buu and physical Fat Buu together, because they're going to be pretty nasty alongside each other also. Let's see how strong this Kid Buu is. Oh, okay. Because this AGL Vegito gets most of his defense after he attacks. So the fact that Kid Buu did double digits right away at the start there, not really too impressive. Okay, so Fat Buu, what kind of attack stat are you going to put up, my boy? 2.29, and his defense at this point is at such a level to where he's barely going to be touchable by, like, virtually anything in the game. Like, Int UI Goku is not going to be doing a lot of damage in the Legendary Goku event with a super attack on Fat Buu right there. So that was very, very impressive. Let's give it one more turn. I will fuse. Why not? I want to give it one more turn because I want to see what Fat Buu does next turn without Kid Buu next to him. And then after that, again, I want to get a turn where we have Fat Buu next to physical Fat Buu. And then we might look at Buu on the Savior team for a little bit. We might. Because, again, like, World Tournament, Earthling, Savior, those are three categories where it's going to be super big that he's on, right? I don't want to go crazy with Vegito because I don't want him to finish this Buu off. He might. Vegito actually probably will. I mean, it's so easy for him to crit, right? And, of course, this Int Hercule is still very good, right? I did recently no-item the Super Int stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, thanks, well, in large part to that Int Hercule. He definitely had a big-time role in that, right? So, okay. All right, nice. Looks like Kid Buu is going to survive after all. Very good. Very good, very good. Kid Buu did not get eradicated. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and see what our boy Fat Buu will do on this turn. All right, so you're going to super attack right at the start there. That's fine. We can go ahead. Yeah, let's put Fat Buu in front of it. Let's just see how well he's going to do. I mean, he's going to do fine, obviously. Wow, we're at turn 11, huh? Here, we'll just go ahead and get the Dokkan attack with Fat Buu as well. And, again, then we'll go next turn to the physical Fat Buu. Rotation. Double digits, yeah. Very impressive. See, like, I like it. You know, I think Hercule... How good is Hercule going to be defensively right away? I don't know. Like, maybe... Could he be a decent option for Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road? Probably not, because in there, the chances you're going to get hit 5 times turn 1 is very high. And, I mean, Fat Buu is better than Hercule, but he's not as good defensively as Hercule. So that would be an issue for Extreme Super Battle Road. And again, getting the 5 hits in Extreme Super Battle Road, that's like very likely to happen turn 1, right? So that is pretty interesting. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next team. All right, so now we got our boy Fat Buu exchange Fat Buu with the other Fat Buu, which of course means we have all links active. So this will be a pretty good turn to take a look. We also do have a support type unit here with the Vegito. He, of course, is giving a buff. This is actually a pretty good rotation. I mean, all these units, I think, are going to be hitting pretty damn hard. All right, so let's see what physical Fat Buu does. He might not be fully built up. 3.22 is still pretty damn good. And then let's see what our AGL Fat Buu does. 2.26, also quite good. So, I mean, these units, like these new free-to-play units, I think they're very solid. I do really like a lot what Dokkan has done with them for sure. All right, so this is a friend's decision, Hercule / Majin Buu good. His leader skill is the Majin Buu Saga category key 3 and 77% of stats, or AGL type key 3 and 50% of stats. His super attack is the Champion Dance, which greatly raises defense, does extreme damage, and lowers enemy attack. We haven't had an extreme damage unit in quite a while. His passive skill, Mighty Power, gives him a medium chance of evading enemy attacks, which is a 25% chance, which is not the greatest. Then, of course, he also reduces damage received by 40% when HP is 40% or more. And then he also gives Majin Buu Saga category allies 2 key and 20% attack and defense, which is very solid. And then he exchanges with Fat Buu when conditions are met, which is the next turn after Hercule gets hit for the 5th time. So after he gets hit 5 times, then the next turn after that, you will exchange into Fat Buu. His links are World Tournament Champion, Champion Strength, Hero, Money, 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 Courage, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. And then, of course, his 12 key multiplier is also 140%. Then, of course, our boy is on a few different category teams. A couple of teams that he really do need the buffs, so that's good. Obviously, Buu Saga is not one of those teams that needs the buffs, right? Like, you know, the Buu Saga is very, very hefty, let's just say. A lot of big-time units that have been released on the Buu Saga. But he is also here on the World Tournament team, which has not really gotten too many buffs, as you guys can see. You know, the last unit to come out, Yamu and Spopovich, I mean, that was 2019. So it's been quite a while. I mean, the World Tournament team eventually could be pretty good, you know, if they actually start, you know, giving some of these old units, like maybe EZAs or Decent Awakenings. Plus, you know, there are some characters, I think, that are Dokkan Fest worthy, like Jr., and then, of course, Goku from that tournament we could see, but, you know, we'll see. Then, of course, this unit is also on the Earthling category. This is good because it's another new unit on the team, right? Hercule / Fat Buu. So just an extra option here that's a decent option, so that, of course, is good. And then finally, they are on the Savior team, which, again, solid because it's just another option on one of these sort of, like, small, weird categories, which, you know, as many units as we can on those teams is very, very good. Then again, after, right, Hercule gets hit 5 times, you, of course, will exchange into our boy Fat Buu here, where his super attack changes, his passive changes, and then 6 out of 7 links change. So a lot changes about our boy Fat Buu here. So his super attack becomes the Innocence Cannon, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, and lowers attack. So a very, very powerful bunch of effects on super attack right there. His passive skill, Divergence of Good and Evil, gives him a 100% attack and defensive buff at the start of turn. He gives Majin Buu Saga category allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense. And then he guards against all attacks if there's a Majin Buu Saga Hercule or Goku attacking in the same turn. So that's pretty good. Then his links become Majin, the Innocence, Infinite Regeneration, Revival, Master of Magic, the Wall Standing Tall, and Shattering the Limit. So there we go. This Hercule / Fat Buu unit, very, very solid. Gonna be good for long events. You know, for like the Legendary Goku event or something like that, you're not gonna want to put Hercule like in front of all these attacks early. You want to get as many stacks in as you can, but I don't know, 3-4 super attacks and Fat Buu is going to be able to really hold his own against even the most powerful enemy in the game, like, you know, Int UI Goku or something like that. So a very, very good unit. Thanks guys for watching. Very strong EZA, and I'll catch you guys next time.